This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good afternoon. This is SonicR Mastery Team. We are on 2nd of April 2019. It is around 1 p.m. in the early evening. All right. Um, so as you can see from the screen, all right, we are on Tuesday right now, right? And we have we just had actually it's a Australian rate decision, right? And moving forward, we do not have much news going on anymore, except will be on Wednesday for sure, and I think the major one will be on Friday, right? So we will be having like US dollar items, and of course Canadian item will be coming up. Of course, because we have a non-farm payroll on Friday as well, so it's gonna be quite important. Okay, so please watch out that this week we do not have any much more item except on Friday. Okay, let's take a look on the week after next, which is on the next week, right? We will be having quite a lot of item, right? We'll be having quite a lot of item, right? Because especially we will be having a FOMC on the next week, so please watch out on that. And of course, we have a ECB and of course OPEC meeting as well. So to summarize, in coming week, right, we have a FOMC, ECB, and OPEC meeting. So you got to watch out on US dollar, US dollar, Euro dollars, and of course on oil price as well. Okay, so let's do some analysis on the chart here. Okay, first you are looking at the US dollar JPY here. So what is happening right now is that US dollar JPY, they try to go down to this level, 109.6, 109.7 level, but it been supported well because one of the reason that it was supported well, it was because of the this is a previous range zone. So it's like that when the price come, there was not enough strength to push the price lower, right? And instead they have more strength coming in, more bullishness coming in, and they are pushing the price up higher. So what they are doing right now is that they are trying even harder to pick up the previous. You see a range zone number one, then a range zone number two. So they are trying to hit back the range zone number two, and I think they might be able to break out later. Okay, they may not be able to break out immediately because we are already at the strong resistance level. But I think since if there's some news or some information or some development coming on the market, I think they will push the price higher. So my ultimate resistance or ultimate target level will be around 112.0 0809 level. I think that might be highly achievable. The only thing that I want you to watch out is that since we are at the interim support resistance level of 111.5, I expect they might go back down a little bit more until they found some strength to push it up again. So you cannot just put all your big lot and going into long direction. You have to be nimble, but I think eventually it should go up higher, back to this level, 112.05, 112.009 level, in my opinion. Okay, let's move on. Since we are talking about US market, so let's talk about US stock market as well. Okay, in reality, US stock market is doing rather well as well. Actually, they are already starting to break out here. Of course, if you say it that way, currently it's a little bit late to long, right? A little bit late to long because we are already at the resistance level. But same thing again, that would be better if you wait it out, and if there's any pullback, you wait it out and you long it up again. Okay, because I think the bias should be only long, because I'm expecting the bank stock especially it is also reflect on the Singapore, right? DBX, for example. I think they should go a lot higher, and this particular counter should pull this index up higher as well. So my bias is on the long side. It just said we have a few choices. Either you long right now with a little bit of higher risk, or you wait it out to make a bit of pullback to pullback to so-called push it back up again. Of course, if pullback, they can go back down as much as 25,700 level for sure. All right. It just that, of course, if you're waiting for a pullback and you're not entering in, if there is no pullback, of course, you will miss a whole chance as well. So there is a bit of like a give and take things going on here. But nonetheless, the direction should be on the upside here. So looks like we are on the risk on environment. Remember just now I mentioned about British US dollar JPY, and also on the Dow Jones. Looks like they are on the risk on environment. Okay, let's take a look at gold here. Okay, gold, they have a very good sell down on the last Thursday, right? Until now, they are actually not really recovering. They got tried to do some push up in the last Friday, but they are failing so far. I think gold is not really ready for a swing up just yet, because we are not really out of the so-called this range zone yet. So I think the range zone we are talking about is somewhere around 127 something to 1300. So it's around 200 pip range here. So I think they might be stay going back lower, stay go down lower to retest those significant level, in my opinion. So if you have a long, I mean, you should be putting some kind of like a proper stop loss, right? And of course, you have to have a smaller lot size to cater for that as well, because I think the sell down may not be over yet. I think they might go down until to this level, 1275, 1277 level for it to push it back up. So you should be only long when there is a very significant bullish looking candle show up. Currently, there is no bullish looking candle at all. So even if you want to long so, I think it's better for you to wait it out. Okay, I think they might not done in the whipping just yet. Okay, so this is on my go. Another one is the British pound US dollars. Okay, British pound US dollar, as everybody know, right? We are in the dilemma right now. So that's the reason why for the past 8 months, rather, it's nearly like it's almost 1 month, sorry, 5 months or 6 months. It's almost since late February, actually we are still in the big range. So what they are doing right now is, I think they are forming some kind of base here, in my opinion. So they can easily go below 1.25, 1.295, this level, 1.295 level. They go down for a swing, but as long as this level is not broken down, yeah, they can rise it up sooner or later. But of course, they can break down eventually and break down, go low, break down, go lower. But I think it looks like the market is priming for a pretty push up right now. It just that it's now currently is not ready and not obvious to show so. So my suggestion is that please be very nimble about nimble about your long as well. Of course, you might make sure you go in the lower lot size so that it can enable you to have a so-called considerably wider stop loss, because you see no point going with a tight stop loss right now. Either you short or down, either you short or long. Actually, you short also with a tight stop loss, you got stop loss easily. You long also with a so-called short or tight stop loss. What will happen? It will whip you up before even the market go to the proper movement. So I think this is a game that we should be playing. We can take a look at this level again, 1.295 as a great support. Okay, as long as it's not being broken, right, or as long as this level is tested and not able to broken strongly, I think the bull might still have a dim chance. Okay, I repeat again, bull might still have a dim chance. So please be nimble and do not go in with your big lot and stuff like that. All right. So to summarize US dollar GPY, I'm slightly bullish as well, and also on the stock market for sure. And gold, I already give you guys some warning. So for now, we haven't seen any bullishness to be like go in, enter long position just yet. And also on the same thing on the British pound as well. So if you want to long, I think be patient. Make sure do the proper risk management and do proper so-called price action on your favor. All right, because currently it's very hard to tell at the moment, or even they are so-called bearish leaning at the moment. Okay, so please be cautious. Okay, at Trade Say as usual. I see you guys next week. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, over my end, I'll be talking about two Canadian pairs. The first one will be Canadian to Swiss franc. As you can see over here, we are seeing that price is back to this kind of previous support level, turns into a resistance zone now. But what we are lacking of is a bearish candle to be on our side to give us a reasons to enter a trade. All right, so for Canadian to Swiss franc, just take note that we are already in some kind of resistance level. So we might see Canadian dollars or even Swiss franc strengthening. All right, so it's either Canadian weakening or Swiss franc strengthening. Okay, so it's already at the top of the resistance level. If this level is being broken, then we will expect price to go up much more higher. All right, otherwise we should likely to see a pullback back into this support level at 0.742 level thereabout. Up next for Aussie to Canadian dollars is also another pair at some support level right now with very bearish price action. Okay, so as you can see over here that this is the previous consolidation zone. So I would expect price to do some price will slow down as it approach this level over here. All right, the 0.944 level. All right, so if in this week or the upcoming week we are seeing some kind of bullishness action, we can still proceed to have some low risk entry long trade. Okay, so this is all we have for this week. See you guys in the upcoming week again. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.